Sa pagkakataong ito ay matutunghayan naman po natin ang naging highlights sa Senate budget hearing for the proposed 2025 budget ng Department of Justice and its attached agencies. At kasama po ang Public Attorney's Office sa attached agencies po ng DOJ.
Tunghayan po natin ito.
Kung hindi tayo, sino pa nga ba? Bayang Pilipinas, pagkaganda, magmamahal at kakalinga. Kailangan may mangunguna katulad mo, isang agilang Pilipan, kahit na mag-isa may malasa.
So this proposed budget, 2025 budget of the Department of Justice and its attached agencies are now called to order. First of all, I'd like to recognize and acknowledge the presence of Secretary Boying Remulla and the entire DOJ delegation. Good morning.
From the PAO, Chief Public Attorney, Attorney Persida V. Rueda Acosta.
On behalf of the entire DOJ family, I am pleased to present to you the proposed budget for the fiscal year 2025 of the Department of Justice, including the constituent and attached agencies. This is based on the President's budget or the National Expenditure Program.
For the legal services agencies, Your Honors, the Public Attorney's Office secured favorable judgment on 83.58% of its cases handled in 2023 and was able to achieve a high alternative dispute resolution success rate of 92.97% for 2023. For the first half of this year, the PAO continues to record high performance results.
Nakita ko lang si Chairperson Acosta. Yung PAO po, gusto ko lang banggitin, no? Natutuwa ako kasi nakita ko po dito yung assisted a total of 12,516,668 clients and handled 833,000 cases or 4,997 clients and 333 cases for each PAO lawyer, Your Honor. 333 cases for each PAO lawyer. Kasi 4,997, no? So 2023 ito, no? So makita nyo, Your Honor, kung gaano kabigat yung trabaho at binibigay natin sa kanila. Siguro gusto ko lang pagsalitain si Ma'am Persida, yung challenges ng ating mga attorneys, mga lawyers that they are facing in providing efficient services to its clients and what kind of support is needed po ng PAO. Baka may matulong po kami.
With the permission of the Honorable Chairperson, I thank every senators for their kindness since the time I was appointed as chief. Dati po 1,048 lang kami, ngayon 2,505. Medyo nadagdagan po ng 178. Mag-o-out po sila sa this October. Meron na mga applicants na screen. Pero kulang pa rin po kami dahil counterpart po namin ang Solicitor General sa appeal. Marami po sila. Pero ang binibilang na ng DBM ay yung number of courts. Number of courts. Ilan lang ang court, ilan daw ang PAO. Pero hindi lang naman sa court naka-assign ang PAO. Meron kaming appellate lawyers. Kung ilan ang bilang ng solicitor, dapat bilang ng dagdag lawyer. Tapos meron kaming labor lawyers para ma-appeal sa NLRC. Wala pong separate items yun. Meron tayong quasi-judicial cases. Meron pa rin tayong assistance sa farmers. At meron na din po kaming PAO versus PAO. So, sadyang ganyan at yung pirma po ni Secretary Boying hinihintay namin para sa parity ng senior PAO. Yung RSP po nila mas mataas pala sa RSP ko, sa Regional Public Attorney. Medyo nagoyo kami ng konti nung araw. So, alam ko, ang puso ni Secretary Boying nasa amin. Pati po ang Presidente at First Lady ay gusto po na magkapantay ang senior officials para pag-retire ko sa 2026, may tutuloy. Kasi nagpipiskal, nagja-judge. Nagtitrain ako for 23 years and 6 months. Justices na po yung mga lawyers ko, estudyante ko. ako natira. Baka po walang matira pag hindi naging maayos yung ranking ng ating mga senior officials. Alam ko, Sir Joel, bago ka matapos ang 2 terms mo rito, baka sakali magpantay na talaga. Ikaw po ang isa sa principal author ng Paulo and Napros Law na pinagpantay talaga yan. May nagsasabi na repeal daw yung Paulo, hindi po totoo dahil babayad na po kami ng retirement as judges. So, napakaganda ng tanong mo, nakaka-touch, pero alam ni Senator Grace po yung mga pinagsamahan natin sa lahat ng kaso para sa hustisya. At naalala ko ang father nga si Senator Pimentel, kasama ko sa pag-abolish ng death penalty at sa marami pang kaso. So, sana po ang araw na ito ay mag-umpisa na ng pagkamulat ng PAW, hindi lang pang-akusado, pang-apila, kalaban namin solicitor, kalaban namin ang piskal, kalaban namin ang mga labor companies na malalaki, at marami pa, mga disaster, medical disaster, lahat na ng klase, yung sulpisyo, may civil cases, lahat na sa amin na po. Tinatanggap po namin ang pasan, pero paano ang kinabukasan kung lahat na lang lilipat dahil mas madali ang trabaho di mo ng piskal, hindi kagaya namin, maraming klase ng kaso. Solicitor for the government, kami, para na sa lahat. At pag ang mayaman na wala ng lawyer, kami rin ang i-assign hanggang wala siyang private lawyer. Gaya ng kaso ni President Estrada, ako po ang naging lawyer niya nung araw. Nangyari yan. Pero sana nga po ang araw na to isang maging bukas na kasaysayan sa Senado na kung paano niyo pong ipinasa ang Paulo Republic Act 9406. Alam ko nakapirma ang daddy ni Senator Coco dyan. At marami pa. Presidente na po si President Bongbong. Sana po umiral na talaga kung anong gusto ng Senado at ng Kongreso. Ang PAW hindi na second-class lawyer, kundi maging kapantay ng mga prosecutors at solicitors po namin. Marami pong salamat.
Salamat po. I would go and see Ma'am Persida and we'll talk about how we can improve PAW, how we can do something about our justice system, how we can help the government. So we appreciate your service, ma'am, no? And we would like to put on record that we are all out in helping our lawyers, our PAW lawyers most especially, and we wanted to send the right signal to our young people na if you wanted to serve really our country, you have that noble intention to make a difference, be a PAW lawyer. And let me put also on record, Madam Chair, that among 11 agencies, attached agencies of the Department of Justice, only the PAW was able to utilize and disburse its available appropriations fully. So we commend the Office of Public Attorney's Office headed by Attorney Persida.
Chief Acosta, I didn't realize, nga, no, kung parehong mahirap, pareho ring PAW lawyer yung kukunin. And then, you're not only specializing in one particular concern, iba-iba. May corporate, merong environmental, merong kung ano-ano lahat. So yes, I am in support of this parity of treatment and pay so that we can get better people. But thank you so much for your service. Yes, I remember also having to cooperate with you at in certain points. Marami din, pati mga drug bust na ano. So, thank you very much. Senator Coco, our minority leader, is now recognized for his questions.
But since andito naman si Chief Persida Acosta ng PAW, actually, yung meron tayong mga bills dito na yung making it easier yung dissolution of marriage. Dagdag na trabaho nyo rin yun. Sa inyo rin takbo nun. Yes, yung parity rin na generation. Ninote ko naman po yun, titignan po natin yan. And then, yun ang point ng PAW. They want also a parity. So, it's a question of if we can afford it, but definitely we have to prioritize it. Madali naman siguro mahanapan yan by just cutting the fat in some other expenses. Let me congratulate you for all of the, at least improvements that you're doing, the more radical, the better. Si Secretary has started it. Maganda yun. Mga ganong thinking. And keep up the good work.
I am here to support the budget of DOJ and its attached agencies.
I will second Senator JV's motion.
Yes, thank you, our Senate President. First of all, Madam Chair, congratulate the DOJ for the reforms that they have instituted. Of course, the improvement of the resolution of cases. And with that, Madam Chair, I move that the fiscal year 2025 budget of the Department of Justice, its attached agencies, be approved in this committee and be forwarded to the plenary.
Second the motion, Madam Chair.
Well, I'd like to thank everyone for their presence here today. And as of now, the budget of the Department of Justice and its attached agencies are deemed submitted. This hearing is now suspended. Thank you.
Naghari batas at hustisya. Naghari batas at hustisya.